Let's go to two unhinged lefty women losing it at Glasgow Museum and doing this to a bust of Queen Victoria.
We refuse to be dragged back to the Victorian era. Diseases and starvation, such as rickets and scurvy, are on the rise. Freedom begins with breakfast. If you can't understand that, we'll shove it in your face. Food is a human right. And we call it a systems of oppression under which we are suffering.
Just brave and stunning work there from the climate catastrophists who do nothing but spew crazy lies and try to destroy beautiful things. That was porridge and jam, by the way, they poured over the statue. Now let's check lefties in the wild. Watch these two horrid types harass a poor guy in a wheelchair of sorts because apparently it's against the rules. You won't believe this.
Nice job.
Dude, you're not supposed to have e-bikes on this thing.
This is a handicap piece of equipment.
And
what?
show me the rules saying that you're allowed to do this.
You're serious? Who are you?
Come on, buddy. You're breaking the rules at the park.
It's a handicap piece of equipment. I can't walk.
You should have led with that.
He did lead with that.
I said it. Is this your husband? Class act, brother. You're a class act.
You guys are a class act. You know the rules.
Class act. I mean, you're
to be there, bro.
God, dude.
Can you believe the woman? She said, you should have led with that. I mean, really? Oh, my gosh. Now, let's go to how NBC edited a post-match interview with CJ Stroud, a quarterback for the Houston Texans. See if you can work out the bit NBC edited out when this aired. Here's the unedited version.
Your first NFL season and a record-setting performance for you. What does this moment mean?
First and foremost, I just want to give all glory and praise to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's been amazing being in this city for as short as I've been, but the love that I've got, I've really just been doing it for Houston, man. People back home, I'm blessed enough to be in the position I am.
And this is the version that was replayed again and again.
CJ, your first playoff game in your first NFL season and a record-setting performance for you. What does this moment mean?
I mean, it's been amazing being in this city for as short as I've been, but the love that I've got, I've really just been doing it for Houston, man. People back home, I'm blessed enough to be in the position I am.
Yes, I wonder what that little bit was cut. Now, only lefties losing it don't appreciate that men and women are different. That's why there are different categories in sport. But some men who identify as women and have the nerve to compete in women's sport, where they have a massive unfair advantage, then have the added nerve of mocking women who are not as strong as they are. Check out this weightlifter who is dominating in the women's competition.
Welcome to Anne Says Something Controversial. Why is women's bench so bad? I mean, not compared to me. We all know that I'm a tranny freak, so that doesn't count. And no, we're not talking about Mackenzie Lee. She's got little T-Rex arms and she's like 400 pounds of chest muscle, apparently. I mean, standard bench in powerlifting competition for women, I literally don't understand why it's so bad. My son, he weighs 45 pounds. His max bench is like 33. I'm legit seeing some women in competition who are doing something like 50 pounds, and I just don't understand it.
The things I could say, I'm almost thinking he's having a laugh there. That's not serious, but I'll just limit it to this. Mediocre male athletes who have no chance in the men's competition should not be taking opportunities from female athletes. Now let's go to the UFC and watch how Dana White, the boss there, handles this lefty losing it journo.
I just want to go back. You were talking about, like, you obviously give a long leash to your fighters about, you know, what they can say when they are up there with the UFC microphone, and you are getting into territory of homophobia, transphobia. Like, is there...
I don't give anybody a leash.
Well, I'm saying you...
A leash?
like
free speech. Gonna control what people say. Going to tell people what to believe. Going to tell people. I don't tell any other human being what to say, what to think, and there's no leashes on any of them. What is your question?
I was asking that question. I'll move on though.
Yeah, probably a good idea. That's ridiculous.
He shut that down beautifully. Let's finish the segment with a Rick Riley endorsement via our Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen.
I am Rick Riley from the flatlands of Colorado in Yuma, and I love Sky News. You guys rock. It's sad that we have to go to Australia to get real news in America, but I love Lefties Losing It. I love that. So you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work, Sky News.
Oh, and we love him.